beautiful Oriole Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Starting on the mound in this one, Trevor Rogers. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Kerry Carpenter leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Tap foul at the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Batting second baseman.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. That's a strike. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Baltimore, and taking the ball for Detroit, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
There's the strike.
Ball.
Next pitch misses. And now 3-1. Ground ball left left side. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Gunnar Henderson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, first baseman.
Two down, bases empty. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one misses. Ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Second inning set to go. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one found hard the other way. 2-2. On the ground right side. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Just missed.
Down low.
On the ground to the left. Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the second.
Batting seventh, catcher Dylan Dingler.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Dylan Dingler the next to hit.
Ball.
Gets the outside corner with that one. And now 2-1. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air, right field. O'Neill on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone.
Batting eighth, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Now Parker Meadows. And that one fouled off.
Ball one.
Two outs with a runner at third. Ground ball up the middle. Alexander tosses to first, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Baltimore. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one ripped, but foul. Skubal in his 6th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's a foul ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and the count is 1-1.
No. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the curveball, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started, and now it's Baez.
Javier Baez.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he grounds one to the right side, but that rolls foul. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Kerry Carpenter.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Struck out looking at his first at-bat. That misses, and that is ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Henderson to second, over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good take by Torres. Next pitch inside, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2, down.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one in there across the letters. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball 2. Ha!
Fastball for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Third baseman, Kobe.
And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses. Ball 3. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Going, gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Riley Green, grounded out to short in his first trip.
Ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one lifted to left. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Doubled his first time up.
Yep.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And Torque muscles one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 down. Digging in, Kevin McGonigal. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
No. No.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Zips it across, 2 away now.
The Tigers catcher Dylan Dingler.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Dylan Dingler. Flied to right his first time. And that's through there for a strike. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker
At the
Meadows.
plate, Parker Meadows. 0 for 1 so far. Here's your 1. Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Ball. No.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Orioles. First
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Swing and a foul out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Ball 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Fly to center his first time. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Out to short, Baez. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. Orioles strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Number 66 will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. Baez gets his lead at first, nobody out.
No, that's in.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. On a bounce right side. Alexander over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman.
One out man at first. And here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Number 76 getting loose out there. Number 48, a left-hander, also throwing. And the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. And a 1-1. There goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
0-1. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. On the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Colton Cowser. Skubal back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Struck out swinging his first time.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Torres. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Blaze Alexander.
Base is empty after the double play. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right side, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. A new pitcher in the game, number 76.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Right down to shoot, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dietrich ends. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Garcia warming up as well. The 1-1. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman
Spencer Torkelson digs in now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.